O Allah, Most High, you say that men are the protectors and maintainers of women because you have given the one more strength than the other. I feel at least once a week the strength of my husband's fist on my face.
Research suggests that religions of the majority of denominations play a major role in developing inegalitarian and misogynistic mindsets, which can contribute to dating violence. As can be indicated by their tenets in Scripture, the main perpetrators of warranting and even encouraging misogyny and fundamentalist ideals concerning gender roles typically fall under the Abrahamic religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. While there exist hundreds of denominations respective of each religion with their own set of morals and spiritual standards, uniting Scripture and Gospels contain blatantly sexist, misogynistic, and even violent messages concerning women. Investigation of certain religious tenets and moral codes reveal in plain sight archaic, anti-progressive, and myopic attitudes towards women, and perhaps even more dangerously, can potentially provide a divine warrant for those who already adhere to such principles. What is perhaps an even more concerning issue is the fact that religion cannot be touched due to its long-established sanctity and acts as a sanctuary to protect the perpetrators of reason, justice, and equality. A study conducted on a population of 211 women and 105 men, all Caucasian and averaging an age of 20 years, linked a correlation between religiosity as a precursor to dating violence. The majority of the participants identified themselves as Christian. What was hypothesized was the conjecture that the higher and more fundamentalist the participant practiced religion, the higher their likelihood for domestic and dating violence. The findings of the experiment revealed that religiosity led to skewed gender role ideals. It was indicated that higher religious orthodoxy and fundamentalist approaches led to congruent and traditional ideals concerning gender roles. It was also revealed that these gender role ideals are precursors to dating violence. Thus, it was concluded that religion can in some instances lead to misogynistic and unequal gender role ideals, which play a major factor in the attitudes and beliefs that lead up to violence against women. However, it must be conceded that not all followers of even the most fundamentalist denominations adhere to such principles. Many people take and internalize what they believe to be important values and disregard the ones they do not accept or do not want to perpetuate. However, if religious indoctrination yields the possibility to lead to chauvinistic gender role ideals, generate misogyny, and act as a warrant to violence and sexual hierarchy, what else can religious fundamentalism lead to?
Partially clothed, Dua Khalil is kicked and stoned to death. A top official in northern Iraq's Nineveh province, where this occurred last month, tells CNN Dua had been seen with a Sunni Muslim man. She had not married him or converted, this official said, but her attackers believed she had. Dua's family belongs to the Yazidi sect. It draws on the beliefs of religions like Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, and does not approve of mixing with people outside the faith.
Teen prevention programs against dating violence do work. Many studies have shown that programs to increase awareness of dating violence as well as educate teenagers on how to get help if they are experiencing or know someone who is experiencing abuse do indeed decrease the acceptance of dating violence. A study of 2,540 ninth grade teens with equal representation of men and women demonstrated the fact that prevention programs have an impact. The study found that teenagers who participate in prevention programs have an increased awareness of dating violence and a lower level of acceptance of both male-on-female and female-on-male aggression. Due to the myriad of contributing variables that fuel dating violence, it is sometimes difficult to draw conclusions regarding the lowered prevalence of abuse. For example, an individual may desist in abusive behavior for factors including family values, peer influences, or internal, conscious motives. However, research suggests that prevention programs can be accountable as a concrete, measurable, and reliable means of treatment. Being a victim or knowing someone who is a victim of dating violence can be a traumatic and painful experience for anyone, including teenagers. Oftentimes, people don't reach out to anyone for help, even when there are so many who can. Burying and ruminating on feelings of sadness, hurt, depression, defeat, and guilt within is a defeating and damaging way to deal with a painful experience. It is encouraged to speak out and disclose your experience to somebody. However, there are many cases where victims don't feel like they can go to anyone close to them out of fear of being judged or ridiculed. In this case, there are many counselors, hotlines, websites, attorneys, doctors, and police officers who are always available to aid in helping you get through a difficult situation. Some groups that teens can look to for help include Break the Cycle, a group organization that aids in ending teen violence. Break the Cycle has an online consultant that can be reached at their website for help with any dating violence issues. San Jose State University has a great organization called SAVE. SAVE is an organization that works to prevent violence. It works with the community as leaders in creating a supportive environment through nonviolence and equality. San Jose State also has many counseling services available where those involved in dating violence can meet with a counselor to talk about the experience and express their feelings of their abusive relationship. There are also many hotlines available to teens, such as the National Domestic Violence Hotline, where students can anonymously call for help with dating violence issues. There are many reliable resources available to those seeking aid in dating violence issues. However, these organizations will have been established in vain if victims, witnesses, and even perpetrators don't take the fundamental step of disclosing an occurrence of violence to them. It's a small step at best, but an important one. Speak out and encourage others to do so as well. There are many people who are here to help. As can be indicated, dating violence is the result of the accumulation of various factors, none of which as a singular, isolated mindset or influence leads directly to abuse. However, given the bombardment of indoctrinations we all experience to a degree, it is important to have insight and consider that specific influences are known to manifest themselves in a negative manner. Be aware. Be informed. Recognize which beliefs are indicated as a potential precursor to misogynistic or inegalitarian mentalities. Perhaps the most fundamental reason dating violence slips through the nets of decency and morality is because this step is not taken into consideration and moral inventories are not conducted. Don't be a part of the problem. Be a part of the solution. Break the cycle.